All right, my lovers. Good morning. How are you? Good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you see this video. I'm happy to be here with you. Happy Monday, August 19th. It's a full moon in Aquarius today. I hope the weekend has been treating you all aight. So we're going to do a little tarot reading, get a vibe check on the day. It's a great way to connect with you guys, promote the brand Alta Love. We sell merchandise, online courses, the Be the Change online courses. And you're welcome to book a private reading if any of these general readings resonate with you. So let's get into it. August 19th, what do the cards say for us today? Okay, divine guidance, loving clarity for the Alta Love Collective. Divine guidance and loving clarity. There's some nice energy here, you guys. Overcoming self-deception, perhaps. Overcoming, self-deception or being deceived. The Empress energy, knowing our mind, knowing our worth, the strength, being tested. I feel like this is more the past energies. We've likely been through a whole bunch of tests. And this energy today is like rising ourselves, believing in our worth, and knowing our mind. And thus having direction after a lack of clarity, whether it's self-deception or being around people that aren't clear, right? Like there seems to be this ground force coming in for us now. For some of you, it could be younger people, children, of course. They're in the upright here, but that could be part of the way we're being tested. Possibly multiple children in our lives who are going through their own changes. Everything is in the upright. It's not necessarily like super duper bad, but definitely for some of you, you've been tested by these younger people. Maybe for some of you, it's employees or co-workers, people that you're working with, right? Back and forth messages. The strength energy here is like testing our strength, testing our patience, testing our belief in self. Empress is conquering that, like getting through that. Empress, I often notice the star crown on her head. So there's a sense of sort of that cosmic connection, trusting in the divine and being very grounded on the earthly plane, right? Having a dominion over our lives. King of Swords could be, for some of you, an energy coming in or an energy that's present, business partnership, a lover or partner. That would be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It could be male or female. Certainly in the general readings, I would interpret it the way it resonates, but in a private reading, we would be able to discern the gender here more than likely. Or if it's not the gender or aligned with a specific sign, as it were, it's mentally masterful people. I do get a sense of that they might appear maybe a bit stern, intelligent, but certainly self-directed. Any of the kings and queens would be self-directed, but there's a certain embodied energy that they represent. And this is a mental energy. And to me, the mental energy is possibly like we get to the sword and then rise ourselves to emperor status, because the mental energy would be knowing and having a certain amount of mastery over the mind, and that would often lead to a masterful energetic with all the elements, right? So we've sort of conquered the other elements and come into like mastering our mind, knowing of the self, especially with that Empress energy, a finer tuned balance with regards to our light and our shadows, our male and female energies, right? And these energies are powerfully indicating a rising out of being deceived. Not being the fool no more, my lovers. So the energies still coming in here are there is likely to be still some heart healing, balancing our physical realities. There's a Three of Swords here, my lovers. So this is possibly a bit of turbulence around a heartbreak, a heartache, balancing, more than one person, sort of vibratory. It's the Three of Swords and juggling. And then the Star card. So the Star card So if this resonates with you, you're like, yeah, I'm definitely having to balance and going through a brutal heartbreak. The Star card is like, this is divine healing. It's so annoying, actually, on many levels when you hear these things, but you're in the emotional storm of it all. You're in the grief, you're in the sorrow, the loss, and yet with presence, you know, with connection, with presence, there's sort of a moving through, on the other side being more embodied, being more present, or all at once being more open-hearted, but also wise with how we're directing that heart energy, a greater wisdom with regards to who we surround ourselves, right? We're coming out of being deceived, coming out deceiving self and attracting in that deceptive energy. This is, so from some of you, there's a heartbreak situation that's coming off the back of exhaustion. Maybe losing our cool a bit. Maybe I'm hearing weirdly like steamrolling a situation. I don't personally use that expression, but that's what I'm hearing. Like trying to steamroll a situation, but there's still processing. So this is something that's going on that's probably maybe been going on for some of you. And like, whether it's you, whether it's a friend, whether it's a breakup, whether whatever, there's like having to juggle and balance the situation that's got some grief, that's still wanting to heal, with the Star card. And then with the Empress, the Strength, and the King of Swords, I would dare say, my loves, like you've got the will, you've got the power, you've got the power to get through this. You do, you know. I get for some of you, there's maybe finances connected. And then I was getting to that if there are children involved, this could maybe be like something that one of the kids is going through. But again, they're all in the upright. So everyone's like, okay, but like maybe one of the kids is going through a heartbreak and it's somehow destabilizing or making things feel a bit more turbulent. And or it's something that somehow affects the financial situation. So if you're a parent dealing with a child who's going through something and like having to pay more out, your bank account is going down. Woo! Joyful. But I'll remind us, there's an Empress energy here. Like good. Yeah, you know, you're embodying a really powerful, energetic, know your mind, know your worth. The Star card, you know, like in a grounded way, right? Knowing your worth, knowing your strength, knowing your mind, intend that vision that you have for yourself, that ambition connected to your heart-centered vision. You'll move through these energies, whether it's you, whether it's a child, whether it's someone you know going through this heartbreak, and or maybe you're exhausted, maybe there's some financial distress going on. The Star card is like leaning into your spiritual connection, leaning into your good connections around you. It's like being guided. Wow. Being guided to the 10 of Cups, my loves. 10 of Cups obviously is like the happily ever after. This is a pretty profound connection. It's the cup with they're like sea creatures, but they're in the sea, which is calling to me a sense of depth, a sense of, you know, the watery connection. There's a really profound, deep connection with this 10 of Cups. Which potentially for some of you is the goal, right? With the Star card, that's your vision. That's what you're aiming for, this 10 of Cups. It's here in the reading as you overcome deception, self-deception or otherwise, you know, just hold the fort, hold the line, as it were. Yeah, for some of you might be attracting in the Father of Pentacle, King of Pentacle, or again, endeavoring to embody, hi, Balish. I went away for a couple of days and there's a timer feeder for the kitty. But you still tell they miss you when you go away. They're like, thank goodness you're back. And we're back into the reading. So the Father of Pentacle, you know, that could be you, especially with the 9 of Pentacle reverse, or maybe having to take money out of savings and put it somewhere else. So there's a real commitment. Some of you guys, there's a sense of, if you're in business, I would keep your secrets close to your chest, okay? Don't go talking around to everybody. There's still 7 of Swords over here. That would be people like me pinching some of our business ideas or something like this. So, but you're supported, my loves. There's a sense of really being supported in your soul, in your soulful connections, maybe just one or two other people looking after your home within it, and then really shifting into this like empowered peace with your pentacle, your vision, your healing, right? Because it's all connected. Everything that we're manifesting is always connected to what's going on within self. So you know, hold the fort, lean into the solid friendships. There's definitely at least one or two solid connections, soulmates. See, 10 of Cups might be a lover, but it could be like a super good friend as well. A little bit of a kind of like, just be still if that is available for this day. Like, if stuff comes up, process it. You know, if a friend calls in need, and endeavor to listen and hold space for that person or child or whomever. And there again, we'll look, oh, right on. Love and longing. It's in the reverse. Are you afraid to love? Okay. This is potentially, hey buddy, you've just been fed, my love. You've just been fed. I'll get you in a sec. Are you afraid to love? There is deep vulnerability that comes with sacred union. When you've fallen in love, your entire heart exists in another body, out of control. Out of your control. To experience this is to experience true enlightenment. Love is the most divine emotion one can experience, and to say no to love is to say no to yourself. Even the most broken heart can be mended again, okay? So some of you might be endeavoring to find that really loving connection and just have been going through a cycle that's healing your heart, but you've been attracting some, you know, deceptive energy, or not, you know, not quite right, or again, deceiving yourself, like, is this right, but not knowing it's, you know. So to experience this is to experience your enlightenment to yourself. Even the most broken heart can be mended again. Become complete with yourself while still holding space for that sacred lover who is awaiting your reunion in this lifetime. See, the cat is wanting more food. Could you see that? It was like jumping up on my arm. Oh, be lash. Well, I'm going to close her down. I've got a lovely creature to tend to. Have a wonderful, magical Monday. I'll see you tomorrow for another daily share, and reach out. Let me know if that resonates with any of you guys. Mega love. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace out.